Brother, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. This guy preemptively made evidence or whatever or a video for when I was making my video. He recorded this last night after I said I was gonna make a video on him and got ready to defend himself. You know it's bad when you have to preemptively defend yourself when you know you're in the wrong. Oh my god. So let's get into it. I had to delete his one thing because he was obviously trying to send a link to his YouTube video or whatever in my channel, and I was like, nah, we don't do that here. Also, my eyes are being a little goofy. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, so I'll probably just add this on to the end of the video and edit them together because I don't want to have to sit here and make two different videos. But yeah, so we'll go through this.
Hello everybody, Venting Siler here, with a kind of odd video, not my normal forte as far as the kind of content I make. So, it's 11:44 at night. Today was the PTB for the Walking
Preemptively
Dead
doing this
Dead
was
by
crazy
Daylight
though.
chapter. And I recorded a bunch of footage, which I'll probably have out by next week, regarding the game.
Turned down a little
But
bit.
during one of my matches, right, I had this ghoul who I was not mad at the ghoul. I was mad at my teammate because it was down to two of us. There was two gens left, so you know it's obviously a no-win situation. By the time I finished healing, the other guy was down, so I was like, okay, well, this is a no-win situation. It's obviously a hatch play. So I go to...
Keep in mind, it took him like 2 minutes to go heal. Because he wanted to use strength and shadows and hide in the basement like a little rat bitch. Keep that in mind.
Wait it out. You know, I wait for him to die. And you know, normally in those kind of situations, because it's down to two people, you know, you'll do the 3 attempts and then you would fail all the struggle skill checks to let the other guy escape, because that's what normal, nice people do.
You hear this guy? He's entitled to get an escape because you're on hook. Even though you have a second chance, you're entitled to die on hook for this guy to escape. Keep that in mind.
But instead, this guy waits the entire first stage to the...
Yes, he waited the entire first stage because he expected you to go do a gen or something or cause a chase because maybe he wanted to actually try to escape still. I know, crazy thought that he might have thought, hey, we might still have a chance here. Because it was 2 gens left and it's Badham, which is an overall very survivor-sided map. And I've seen plenty of videos of people coming back from very, very bad situation games. Hell, I had a dredge yesterday who was getting destroyed and he came back and 4K'd us.
use Deliverance, the Rick, mind you, and then circles the entire time on hook, just to be petty, just for no fucking reason. It's like, why?
So he assumes the dude's being petty and a piece of shit. You know how bad of a mentality that is to assume everyone's out to get you? Do you know how bad that is to assume this guy's doing this because he hates me? No. He probably was doing it because he was waiting for his timer to go down because he wanted to waste as much time on the hook because I was staying near the hook so that you could have done most of a generator by the time he would have been done with that, but you decided to go hide the entire time.
And so I was mad at the Rick Grimes. And
for
so
no
I was
reason.
like, thanks for struggling, asshole, essentially, you know, right? And this guy who was the killer, you know, he killed me. Big deal. So what? I was like,
apparently it was a big deal
about the Rick Grimes struggling because it got me killed because I would have gotten hatch if he had, you know, failed the skill checks. As they didn't check the hatch until like the last minute, or didn't check shack for hatch till the last minute. But this guy, the killer, was chiming in, you know, insulting me a bunch for no reason, thinking I was mad at them.
Keep in mind, I insulted him after he viewer shamed me. Keep that in mind. Because once you start insulting me personally, then 100% you're fair game at that point.
But I was more mad at the Rick Grimes.
Because all I did was say you're bad at the game. That's not insulting someone personally.
that started the whole debacle that of me arguing with this guy in his little Steam comments, and now he's like,
Yes, because you wouldn't just shut the fuck up and leave it at that. You kept replying and replying and replying, and then also saying I was like a baby or you're 23 years old, not acting like an adult. When you got mad because you lost a video game, you got mad because someone else didn't give you the right to get Hatch.
screenshotting all my comments, and he's like gonna make a YouTube video about me.
Oh,
I'm like,
100%. Free content, dude. Hell yeah, I will.
ooh, I didn't know I was big enough to do that. Big.
You don't have to be big enough. Trust me, you're not. Because once you viewer shame me, I'm allowed to viewer shame you. Because that's just how it goes. But trust me, you're not big enough. It's just easy content for me. Because people watch me and then not go to you. Because, I mean, they're here for this. They're here for you acting like an entitled brat. Not for, oh wow, I really want to see this dude totally not get mad at a game, you know?
Enough to have someone make a video about me. Oh, so fun. Now the thing is,
I make videos about randoms in games too. If you literally look at the most recent video before this, it was me talking about a random dude being very salty. It doesn't matter who it is. I'll still make one. As long as it's good enough.
this guy, his name's I'm Frez. I got his YouTube channel pulled up. All this dude does,
Look at this. He went through all my videos. And keep in mind, he said all he does is this.
is farm salt.
This is not a salt video. 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 This is not a salt video.
Like literally in his Steam fucking profile, he says, "Keep feeding my salt, me salt in my profile, thanks."
I changed it actually recently. I think I changed it like 3 or 4 days ago because of how many people were getting salty.
And all his like fucking YouTube videos, for the most part, are just can't handle the L. This, farming drama.
Farming drama. Yes, I am farming drama. No.
With other that toxic TTV, like he kind of like a
Keep in mind my random Yakuza in here. Because I was just so hyped about this game, I threw it in. This is not toxic. This isn't toxic. This is a funny video because it's just them trying to say I was sending them death threats for killing them in a video game. This is a react video. That's a react video. This is someone want me to play their mod. This is me trying a slug experiment thing because I heard a lot of people talking about it at the time.
one on it.
This is a friend video. This is some weirdo TTV who kind of stalked me and tried to call me a pedo and stuff. This is a friend video.
Wannabe spookin' jukes, And he's
It's not a wannabe spookin' jokes. It's the most popular content for DBD. One of the most popular things for DBD is literally talking about people being a piece of shit for no reason.
got banned on Twitch
Yes, this was a false ban. If you actually watch the video, you would know it was a false ban.
once. I know he's banned on the Tectone channel.
Yeah, I was banned. I'm no longer banned, which is actually really cool. Because he actually, I'm pretty sure he reached out to me at some point, or one of the mods did. I forget. It was a while ago.
Fucking farming drama with just all sorts of different TTVers. Like anytime.
Keep in mind, he ignored this. Like, he ignores all the other ones that are in between.
A TTVer gets salty at him, he has to make a video about it because that's all he can do.
It's not just TTVers. Like I said, if you looked and actually looked at them. Because this one, as long as DVD game leads the salt, I'm pretty sure there was no TTV in that. This wasn't a TTV thing. This was, but that one was crazy. This is a guide on singularity.
This guy just lives to farm drama and salt.
Why would I not farm salt when it's the most popular thing to get views? Let's be honest here. Like, why would I not do the thing that would help benefit my channel the most? Can we use our brain a little bit here? What's going on?
And that's all his fucking videos are.
All my videos. But before it was most of my videos. Now it's all my videos. That's crazy.
It's just first he would play Skull Merchant, now he's playing Ghoul. It's like he seems to just play the killer that pisses off people the most, and then when people get mad about it, he's just like, here, let me make a video about it.
Or maybe I actually enjoyed the killers. Crazy concept, right? Maybe I just enjoyed the killers and wanted to play them. Skull Merchant, I played her when Chase Merchant was a thing. I didn't play her during her 3-gen era because I knew that people didn't like that. If he had any common sense to realize or do any research, I've said multiple times, I did not play Ghoul when he first came out. I played him like 1 or 2 times. And then I didn't touch him and prestige him while playing Vecna because of how many people were getting upset about Ghoul, and he was way overtuned when he first came out. So I, out of respect for other people, I didn't play him during the entire Blood Moon, basically, because of me feeling bad that he was way too overtuned.
That's pretty much all this guy does. And then again, he thinks I was mad at him. Well, I have the footage. I don't think he realized this.
Guys, keep in mind, he has a footage of him hiding for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then he pauses and make it like double the time. That's crazy. Most DBD games last like 8 minutes, so yikes.
Was recording, the whole time.
8 to 10 minutes, I should say.
He was streaming the match, and I was recording the match, but he didn't know I was recording the match. So,
does it matter if you were? I don't really care.
What I'm gonna do is mute the video just so you can see the whole match play out, and then I'll kind of like pop in a little bit, pause it, give some commentary, and then you can kind of be a judge for yourself. Now, keep in mind, I don't think I'm going to put this on my main YouTube channel. I think I'm just going to make this an unlisted video and then put this in the comments of his little video he's going to make.
Yeah, so you wanted to self-advertise, which I deleted because I don't want people self-advertising themselves in my comments on my YouTube. No one in their right mind would think, yeah, I'm going to go onto someone's YouTube video and type in a link to my channel. You know how stupid that is? Like, what? No.
Think about me. So I was like, I think I'll just get ahead of the situation instead of just.
He preemptively got worried about it.
And then responding.
He got worried about it, so.
I'll be like, nah, I'll just have the video ready for you. So that way, when he makes a video of me, I'll be like instantly, ha, I got a video about you, So let's watch the match first, shall we? And I'll just.
Trust me, I already went through this. There's a giant nothing burger.
Mute for this.
So congrats. He did 2 gens. Yeah, he did a gen here. Let's look at his chase, by the way. Let's look at the chase. Where's his first chase? Is it this one? It's right after the gen.
Yeah. It's not even cool. It's fucking Rise.
Rise. Oh my god, holy boomer. Okay, so preemptively drop the pellet instead of trying to like blind game or camp it or anything. Ran through so his teammates could drop that.
Oh, for Gerald.
Go saves his teammate. Or about to. I run over here. Free drops. Runs into a wall. Okay. And immediately dies. I see why this guy needs to hide now. First off, you're not looking behind you at all. Second off, you tried to save someone when I was still right next to Hook. That's crazy. You have the tear radius on you. You can literally tell how close I am. You also have a key that tells you where I am. Alright, let's see. So he gets hooked. I was fixing something, so I stood still.
In front of me.
He got mad at that. He's like just standing in front of me. Like, yes, I was messing with something because I had some audio issues this game, so I had to mess with some stuff, as you saw probably in mine. All right, let's look at a second chase. Let's look at how quick this was.
Why is there a breakable wall here?
Free drops. Doesn't try to run it, even though he could have ran that one more time.
The shack.
He tries... Bro, what is with all these shitter players? Oh my god, he is bad. I don't feel bad anymore. Like, just looking at him, he immediately goes, to Shaq. When you can't hold W against a goal like this. If you try to hold W against goal like this, you just die. It takes 10 seconds to get your power back. I also had the one add-on that makes the cooldown quicker, so I had like 6 seconds. And he tries to hold W to Shaq. Oh my god. Luckily there's a pallet here for him, but it still doesn't help him.
Alright, Ricky Dicky Doo-Dog Rhymes done trying to play.
So, this is when he starts just throwing the game, right? After he gets unhooked. He decides to just be a little baby. Keep in mind, this dude saved him. The person he got mad at saved him. He could have just left him on hook like this guy wished he would. Like, he was like, oh, this Rick should have just killed himself on hook for me. Then why didn't he do the same treatment to you? It's called being nice.
Oh, hell no. No, I'm good, dude.
Like he likes to say, like he wasn't nice for doing that. So look, hides in a locker.
Looks she's got some type of aura reading with the way she found me.
Right? Alright. So keep in mind, after he got unhooked, let's see the timer. 11:35. He does pause a little bit at one point. That's 1 full minute.
Now, this,
almost 2 full minutes before he starts talking, but that's 2 full minutes of him doing nothing while I'm wasting my time with Rick. You know how long it takes to do Gen? Do you? 80 seconds. Or is it 90 seconds now? Either way, you could have had a whole Gen done in this time. Let's hear his explanation.
I'm gonna pause, right? There's 2 gens left,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 2 people left.
There would have been 1 done at this point. There should have been 1 gen left at this point. Keep in mind.
I have a hatch offering at Shack, and I have a key. Logically speaking,
how would your teammate know this? How would your teammate know you have a key and... Like, what? Hello? What?
Like, there's no way we're winning this, right? Like, let's say, you know, he gets hooked and I actually went to go.
You definitely could have won this. If your ass didn't sit in basement and heal and waste 2 minutes hiding in a locker, then going to basement halfway across the map, you would have had 1 gen done. Because you know where he was? He was near Shaq, and Shaq had a generator.
Go fucking save him. Well, then she could have just immediately gone for the rescuer and killed, and then I would be immediately dead because I'm dead hooked. The Rick Grimes is not. Or she could tunnel him and then slug for the 4K, and then again it would be a loss for both of us. This is a game.
Either way, it's a loss. Either way, it's a loss. If you get Hatch and he dies, that's still a loss because you got Hatch, which means you got a pity win. 3 kills for killer is a W. 2 and 2 is a draw. 3 out is a survivor win. Either way, you still lose. Maybe in your little mind, it would be a win for you, but most people that actually have brain cells know this is a loss either way.
Game where it's just, this is a hatch play. End of discussion, right? And again,
it was not just a hatch play. Because you didn't have to unhook him. You could have had a whole gen done, waited, and then he could have delied, and I would chase him, and then you could have started another gen.
Logically speaking, a normal, nice human being would be like, well, they would see it that way and be like, okay, let's I'll do the 3 attempts and then I'll let go on struggle, and then the other person gets hatched, and then at least somebody got out. But
Or you actually stop running to basement and hiding like a little bitch and do a gen and have the chance of you guys both getting out.
instead, this Rick Grimes, as you'll soon see, just decides to wait the entire first phase to use Deliverance.
That's the smartest way to use Deliverance. You wait the entire phase and then deli at the last second to get the most time. Because he saw I was just camping him for the majority of it. So this guy had no pressure towards him at all.
And then struggles the entire time just to make sure I die. For what reason?
He doesn't struggle the entire time. He physically can't kill himself because of the update. The update makes it so you have to struggle and hook and fail like 10 skill checks.
I don't know, just to be a petty asshole, I'm assuming.
So he assumes the dude's being a petty asshole because he thinks there's still a chance to win. Crazy.
So I'm gonna mute again. Okay, to avoid
Hides in a locker.
We got low profile up.
Doesn't low profile hide your aura? I don't know. I know it hides your scratch marks, but it could just do that. I thought it did both though.
It's his first hook. He'll be able to attempt and be able to fail 2 skill checks to, die.
But he can't attempt because he has deli. He would immediately hop off, so he's wasting my time.
So near the hook. I say this just further illustrates my point that if I were to have saved, I would have just straight up died because she's literally just patrolling.
Yes. But he has Deliverance. So you didn't have to save. So what are you complaining about here?
The fucking hook. Like,
you should think, good, I didn't have to save because he had Deliverance, so I don't have to go out of my way to save him.
Super hard at this current moment. So there was also making it very, very hard for me to even save him, even if I were going to save him here.
Can we keep in mind his entire build is very selfish, too? His entire build is low profile to hide your scratch marks when you're the last one alive. Bite the bullet to work with his strength and shadows so he has no sound effects whenever he's healing in basement for himself. Left behind, a hatch fucking perk. And then he also has a key. He was fully just going to play for himself this entire game. So look at all this extra time he wasted when that guy had deli. Look at all this extra time he wasted.
Did the same thing I did.
Look at all this. This was like 5 minutes of time.
Blocker.
How do you react to the deli?
Deliverance? Really? That's why you waited all that time?
Yes, so you could do a generator. So here's the gen I was talking about. There's a gen right here he could have been working on. What a douchebag for using Deliverance? Hello? How dare I use a perk to give myself a second chance? What? Huh? Imagine a survivor getting mad about another survivor using second chance perks. That's crazy. What a douchebag.
So I know it's not in here.
Keep in mind, all this extra time he's wasting, he could have been doing a gen.
Okay,
He could have done 2 gens in this time.
just holding still. Oh, got him in a locker.
Hiding in another locker.
Which activates low profile again.
Bro, please tell me you're a fucking Dwight main. You have to be. You have to be a Dwight main with how much you're in a fucking locker. And how much you're stealthing.
Hooks him.
Sitting in a
See if
locker
he
for
actually
someone.
struggles the entire time, which he probably will. Or if he's gonna fail the 2 skill checks needed for him to die so I can get hatch.
Still wasting time. So let's see. So from when he got unhooked, 11:35. There's a little bit of pausing right here, right? So we'll cut off like a minute. And he talked a little bit here, so we'll do a minute and a half. We'll cut a minute and a half off, right?
So it'd be like right here. What's this guy have? What is this?
He spent about 5 minutes doing jack shit. 5 minutes. You know how long games are usually? 10. He spent 5 minutes hiding all match instead of doing something. That's fucking wild to me. Why didn't the crows spawn on him is crazy to me. Why did he just like bot walk and just let me get a free hit on him? Did you see that? He literally knows I'm walking at him and he decides to bot walk and just not run. Because if he actually ran, he probably could have lasted until hatch spawned. Oh, hold on. I just saw it right there. He is trying to give up. You saw it glow red. You see the thing glow red when he misses a skill check. This guy doesn't know that they changed it. See, he missed the skill check right there, trying to kill himself quick for him. Oh my god. Dies in a second, because he doesn't know how to loop.
Now, see, you know, I'm dead right here. Now, right here, I am not mad that the killer found me. Ooh, I died. I'm mad that the guy struggled the entire fucking time just to be a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, he was being a fucking dickhead. More like, you can't do that anymore. You fucking mongrel. Oh my god. Brain dead mongrel, dude. I swear to god. Oh my god.
So I was mad at the Rick Grimes, so I'm like, thanks for struggling.
It's actually good to see what he says because a lot of it got censored on my end. D-bag. Called him a douchebag for that. He said, nah, fuck your GG. Fuck your GG because you didn't die quick enough for me.
Because he tried to say GG after basically being a dick like that. And then again, I'm mad at this guy. He's saying owned. He's saying, oh, he's mad.
Yeah, because you are. Calling someone a douchebag and saying fuck your GG because you didn't get hatch is literally you being mad.
And again, I'm only mad at Rick, not at the...
You shouldn't get mad at all. You shouldn't be mad at all here. It's a player test build. It's literally a test build. This ain't the real game. You're not even earning real blood points in this. Why are you mad?
Twitchy. But then here, the Twitchy chimes in and said, bro, hate all game. Crying. And I did 2 out of the 3.
You did 2 out of 3 gens, yes, but you also wasted 5.5 minutes hiding. You literally have it in your own video, you fucking idiot. He sat here and tried to yap about how he wasn't hiding, and half his video is literally him hiding. Hello? Half of your gameplay is you hiding.
3 gens. 2 of the 3. So I'm not like I'm hiding all fucking game. I only started hiding when it became a no-win situation. But
oh my god. Do you know how many times survivors actually make it out in a situation like that? It happens a lot more than you think. There's a lot of situations where a killer just starts playing bad or a part of the map that wasn't used for a while and they get to use it because they're not out of position. They get to use it and it is pretty nasty.
But then some people just equate that to hiding the whole fucking game, and it's like,
You literally have 5 minutes of you hiding. 11:35. All right. 11:35
Now, this is where I'm going to pause.
to almost 13:35. That's 2 minutes. Then he pauses a little bit. All right.
First phase to use Deliverance, and then
Let's see.
struggles
Let's
the
see.
entire time just to make sure I die. For what reason? I don't know. Just to be a petty asshole, I'm assuming.
From 48 to about 18:35, he hid more. Wow. You really weren't hiding all game. Keep in mind the gameplay started about 5 minutes. You can't make this shit up. Right?
All game
So,
crying. And yeah, I'm like, I did most of the fucking gens.
bro, I did most of the gens. Don't give me that, oh, he's hiding the whole game crap. 5 minutes out of the 15-minute game, you were hiding. Well, 5 minutes out of like probably the it's probably like 10 minutes because he did pause a lot. Yes, you hid. You hid a lot of the game. Yes, you did. Stop being delusional.
So yeah, he says I'm a crybaby. He says GGN.
Where did I call you a crybaby? What? Where's crybaby in here? He misread the words. I said you were crying. I didn't say you were a crybaby. And then I moved on to say GG's the Rick and went past him and ignored him. And then he had to say more. Bro, I did most of the gens. Don't give me that crap. Yeah, like... So obviously, whenever someone acts like this, I immediately go GG easy. It's okay, you're just bad at the game. Because there's no point of arguing with someone who's just in a frustrated mood. There's no point of trying to like debate them when they're just not thinking right. And anyway,
Just for no reason.
so keep in mind, I said it's okay, you're bad.
And just to be an asshole, you know?
He takes this as insulting. Me saying you're bad at a video game is me personally insulting him. Keep that in mind.
So I go to check his Twitch because I'm like, I don't know if this guy is a big streamer or a small streamer. Because
No, he was seeing if I was a big streamer to see if he could get away with it. Because I bet you if I was a bigger streamer, he wouldn't have said shit and he would have moved on.
I don't keep track of every fucking streamer on Twitch, you know? So I tried to see, okay, is this like a big guy or a small guy, you know? Especially when you see someone has Twitch in their thing. So I scroll down and see, oh, he's only got 4 viewers. So I'm like, oh, have fun with your 4 viewers.
Him justifying viewer shaming is crazy. Him trying to justify him viewer shaming is like the one of the funniest shits ever. Like, ain't no way.
And then we talk a bunch of shit.
He said you fucking nobody, I'm pretty sure, something like that.
And he's like, oh, I got 10. I'm like, no, I only saw 4. And then he's like, oh, I got a bunch of viewers on TikTok. And I'm like, who cares? Okay.
Who cares? Clearly you. Considering you had to bring up viewers. You say you don't care, yet you're the one who brought up viewers into the conversation. Like, what? Hello? Are you okay? Do you have a screw loose?
So I leave a minus rep on his profile.
Yeah, he leaves a minus rep on my profile. That shows more of the context of what he was saying because, obviously, he deleted it. Minus rep, have fun with those 4 viewers. And he was saying I was talking shit at the endgame chat when he was the one immediately trying to say viewer shaming stuff.
And then I scroll up. And I see in my notifications, I was like further forward. Yeah, and then he leaves a comment on my profile.
Yeah, I say GG easy, little pup. You're just mad your channel failed. It's okay. 100% I'm fucking with him at this point because there is no point to get this mad at the video game. And everyone in my chat agreed that this dude just sounds fucking jealous. Everyone just said this guy sounds like he's jealous that he's just not doing well.
As well, right? So I'm like, oh, it's tick for tack. Okay, that's fair, right? But then he goes a step further. And then on his little profile right here, he admits to showing up to my Discord.
Yeah, I showed up to your Discord to show them that you're acting like a piece of shit because all of them sound like nice people and you don't. My only interaction with you was you being a piece of shit. While all the other people in your Discord seem like really nice people. So yeah, I'm going to show them that you're being a piece of shit.
To show people how you act. You run away like a baby deleting comments.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I'm like, he comments on my Steam profile, then goes into my Discord to try to shame me, quote unquote.
Yes. If you're going to viewer shame me, I'm going to shame you as a person. Once you do that though, like, it's fair game because obviously I viewer shame him at like the beginning of this video because obviously once you do it to me, you're fair game at that point. I ain't gonna be nice if you're not gonna be nice.
For viewer shaming him. Oh, how dare I after you insulted me.
I called him bad at the video game and said that he hit all game. He's taking it like I said he was a fat piece of shit and he should die. That is exactly how he's taking it. Is like I just personally insulted him and his entire family.
For no reason.
For no reason. You were yelling at the rig for no reason. It's a video game.
And then he also commented an insult on my latest YouTube video, too.
Yeah, I did the YouTube because I didn't know he had a Discord. And then I found the Discord. I was like, oh. I forgot to go delete the YouTube comment, honestly, because I was just like, all right, I'm going to confront him face to face because I didn't realize that he had a Discord until after.
Too. So I had to block him on Steam, block him on...
He blocked me on Steam and then kept writing on my profile. Keep that in mind. He blocked me on Steam and then just kept writing to me because he wanted attention, and then I couldn't write back on his profile because he had me blocked.
Discord.
How much of a petty little bitch do you have to be to do that? He sounds like a petty little bitch. I don't care.
Block him on YouTube as well.
You don't block people on YouTube. You block them from your channel.
I was like, oh, you got so tilted. And I'm like, that how I act. And I'm like, it just became this whole big thing. And so he's like screenshotting my comments. And he's
gonna make because you delete them. Every single time you've deleted them.
Going, look at these screenshots. Look how mad he was. You know, and I'm just like, it's just so silly to me. Like,
if someone's gonna be a little bitch and delete all their comments every time they fucking have something, like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking screenshot them. I'm gonna start screenshotting them once I see yours deleting them. Like, what? Hello?
The dude's like 23 and all he...
And you're 32. You are legit my numbers backwards and you're getting mad over DBD. You are fucking a middle-aged, almost a middle-aged man getting mad at video games still. Grow up.
Does his farm drama. Like, when he sees a salty gamer, he doesn't see a person. He sees a mark that he can farm for content. That's
absolutely. If you are gonna be a little bitch, yes, I'm gonna milk you. Hell yes, I am. If you are gonna be a little baby and throw a tantrum over a video game, that shit is funny as fuck to me. I get mad sometimes. 100%. And I think it's funny as fuck looking back at it. I'm like, dude, I got mad for no fucking reason. Hell yeah, it's funny as fuck.
That's all it really is. That's all it really is. And also to go to the extra lengths of just going on multiple points of media to insult me in multiple different places, like that's
insulting you? All I did was show your DMs or all your messages on my Steam profile and the game. That's not me insulting you.
This goes on borderline harassment.
Oh my god, this fucking harassment shit. Wow. I'm being harassed. Brother, you started it. You're the one who immediately went to my profile after. So I immediately went to yours and wrote GG easy. You are the one who wanted attention, so I gave you attention. If you don't want attention, then don't say shit. You know that saying about the kitchen, don't go in the kitchen or whatever if you can't handle the heat? That is this guy. He is such a little baby when it comes to him, but he can say whatever he wants, right?
At that point, because he wants to try to shame me for viewer shaming him when he was the one being an asshole to me in the first place.
I was being an asshole for telling him he was hiding all game and that he was bad at the game, which if anyone would look at his gameplay and saw how he played, they would say he's bad at the game. Dude does not loop. He pre-drops and runs.
When I wasn't even mad at him, I was mad at the Rick, because again, the Rick.
Once again, you're mad at the Rick for no reason. You keep talking about the Rick. You're mad at a Rick for playing the game how you're supposed to play it. He used his deliverance how you're supposed to. You wait until the last second, pull yourself off fuck. You fucked up by not doing a gen. You're the one who hit all game like a little bitch. I know you didn't know he had deli, but clearly he had something if he wasn't trying to attempt on hook.
Rick was being an asshole.
He wasn't being an asshole. You think he was.
It's so silly to me. It really is.
Some people do.
But hey, I'll let him make his little silly video. I'm gonna post this up. You know, I originally wasn't gonna post it. I was gonna put this in his comments, but you know what? I'll make a video about it. Why not? It's kind of funny to me. It really is.
It is funny with how much of a fucking moron you are. 100% it's funny. It is funny how much of a fucking moron you are, and you think the world is around you, and you're not in the world.
It really is, and also a lot of these comments also he makes, he was like, he kept saying little bro, little pup, little this. I don't know what it is with like the Gen Z generation where they have to call everyone little bro, like anyone who.
Because you are. It's literally calling someone smaller than you because of you being a little baby. If you are gonna act like a baby, we're gonna call you little bro. It's okay. It's okay, little bro. Like, if you're gonna act like immature little baby, you're gonna be treated like a little baby and call yourself little bro and stuff. Simple as that.
Who's mad at them? Oh, like, oh, you're a child, little bit this, little that. Even though I'm like 10 years older than this fucking kid.
Yeah, you're 10 years older than me and you act less mature. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? That he's acting less mature than me and he's 10 years older. He is a decade older than me.
But then when you say you're older, I'm like, oh, you're a middle-aged man or a 32-year-old man arguing with a kid. I'm like, it's like there's no winning with these people.
Yeah, there isn't. Because of how you acted. If you acted mature about it, 100%. If I was sitting there just berating you, saying you're dog shit at the game and all you said was GG's, 100% I would be the asshole in that situation. 100%. But the fact that you tried to say shit first, you're the asshole. Simple as that.
Either you're younger than them and you're just like, it's okay, little bro, you'll get better. Or, oh man, look at this middle-aged man complaining. Like, oh no.
You were complaining the entire time. This is a really long video, by the way. Holy shit, I just recorded this for 43 minutes.
Guy's not allowed to get mad that someone was being a dick to him?
He wasn't being a dick to you. He wasn't being a dick. No one was being a dick to you until you started being a dick.
I'm just a horrible person. I'm so immature.
You are.
Like, for just being a little bit salty during a match. And then he just turns it into...
You know what happens when I get salty at the match? I just leave. I just say GG's and leave. And then I rant about it to my chat if I'm very frustrated about something. But most of the time, I get frustrated at the actual game, not the person. It's not that hard to not get frustrated at people directly at the game.
This big argument thing, and I'm like, this dude has like he's got like 28 fucking like things of comments. Like, this dude.
Yeah, a lot of them are not actually toxic. There's a lot of actually wholesome, funny ones in there. And you gotta remember, it's 28 because sometimes people comment on my profile, I reply to them, they reply back, I reply to them, they reply back. And it's just like an endless cycle. And then eventually I get bored and delete it all because it's just, it'll flood my page and it's like, ugh, you know?
Just lives for drama. So hey, if he wants to live for drama, I'll put this video out there for him, just so he can have something for it, and just see.
Oh, 100%, and I'm gonna benefit more off it than you.
If this puts his whole a wrench in his plan, you know?
No, it didn't. It actually helped me a lot more than you think, because it just proved my point a lot more of how much of a fucking moron you are. Thank you.
of like showing the screenshots of how I'm such a horrible person. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. I hope you enjoy this video. It's pretty fucking funny to me. It really is. It really is.
So, yeah. What did we learn today? Middle-aged crybaby still cries, tried to prove me wrong about him hiding all game, was disproven very easily that he hid for a large majority of the match still. Got mad at his teammate for trying to play right, because that's how you use Deli most of the time. You wait until last second and get off. Called him a piece of shit for doing that. Viewer shamed me. Defended himself viewer shaming me. And then tried to say I was the piece of shit. And said he only said it because I was being a piece of shit. When I don't think saying someone's bad at a video game is comparable to viewer shaming. I think everyone would agree with that. So yeah. Yikes. Anyway, this was fun. I'll probably just upload this as one giant video. I don't really care. It's more of just like a part 2, you know? I might just link it in the comments or something as like an unlisted video. But yeah. Imagine getting this mad at the video game. Another middle-aged man down the drain. I don't know why I can't just like live without these middle-aged men who are just bad at the game, can't refute, like they just can't accept that they're bad at the game. I don't know, man. All right. Peace out, guys.